Welcome, folks, to this episode of the Shoney Show. Thank you so much for everybody over the last few months who got in touch asking when the Shoney Show was coming back, when there would be new episodes, and it was actually prompted by a LinkedIn inbound lead. I think you'll know who you are. I'm sorry that I can't recall the name right now, but I'm not going to restart the video. But that inbound lead on LinkedIn kind of struck a chord with me, and I wanted to come back and start delivering some better long form videos. I know that I share a lot of short videos, short clips, and they resonate and help a lot of people on social media, but people get a lot out of a singular focus spoken about for 20 minutes to 30 minutes, delivering really high impact value. So the Shoney Show is back. I'm actually, if you're watching on YouTube, we're in our new house in New York, myself and Adriana, my new wife, since the last time I did an episode of the Shoney Show. Geez, maybe it has been a wee bit longer than I thought. Yeah, we have just got this house in New York. I still come back to Glasgow every 2 months for 2 weeks to work with my mentorship members and my new 6 Month Accelerator Program members, which kind of work back to back, and we meet for 2 days for both groups each time. So 2 days with the mentorship members, 2 days with the Accelerator Program members, and it's also good to see the friends and family. So happy days. But today everybody wants to know about how to get more high quality booked calls for your products or services. So if you're selling anything that could be considered as mildly premium, you probably have to have that stepping stone of a consultation, an appointment, a booked call. So this works whether it's an appointment, consultation, booked call, introductory session, whatever it may be. This system works really, really well. And we're going to specifically look at 3 things that you can do with your ads. One's sort of a singular strategy that works with ads and your social media, and the other 2 are very specific, using Facebook ads and actually other things as well. Man, there's going to be so much in this episode for you. These 3 strategies are going to be dynamite if you need more booked calls in that diary, and not just that, if you want high quality booked calls into that diary. So without further ado, let's dive into number 1. Number 1, have one focus only. One way in which somebody actually books a call or becomes a lead into your business. Something that is really common. We're all guilty of it. Sometimes I ever so slightly am about to stray away from this as well, and I just rein myself back in and remember why I keep this strategy of having only one way that people can get started with me. When you dilute the different ways that people can get started with you, it creates confusion, and confusion kills conversions. If we want more people to be booking calls with us, we need to have that as our call to action at all times. They hit the sales page, book a strategy session. They hit the home page, book a strategy session. They read an email, hey guys, when you're ready, book a strategy session. They see our Instagram post, when you're ready, book a strategy session. They see a Facebook ad from us, hey, book a strategy session. People then, they're getting the same offer put to them from all different angles. And the great thing is as well, is at that moment when they feel that they really need your product or service, they know who to go to and they know how to get started. It's also so much easier to monitor and scale the growth of your marketing when you have one KPI. How many calls am I getting into the business every single month? How many am I closing at what price point? Simple, 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 simple. But the key thing here is making sure that everybody from all angles know that there's one way of getting started. I was guilty in the past. Clients have been guilty in the past. Plenty of other people that I work with inside programs and different groups that I'm a part of, where they'll have a Facebook ad out there that is about booking a strategy session, then they'll have an overlapping advert that is about get started now, that goes straight to a checkout page. Then the next one might be going to a sales page, and it's all over the place, and people don't know what they're supposed to be doing. Their next Instagram post might say, if you're interested, DM me. Let's have a conversation there. Then they're running a messenger ad, trying to get conversations on Facebook Messenger. And it's so diluted and all over the place. Nobody knows how they're supposed to even get started with your services. Which one is the easy one? Which one is the one I'm supposed to do? Now, if you keep just one simple metric, sure. If you had two right there, maybe you had one that was for booked calls and the other one was straight to a landing page to go and purchase your product. The odd person might purchase it. However, when we're talking about premium price products, we need that stepping stone anyway to get the masses through the door. So sacrifice that one person who might skip and focus all of your effort and fill in that calendar full of high quality booked calls. Have that one KPI, one way in which somebody gets started with you, and things will get a lot smoother and a lot easier for you to lead gen from Facebook ads, emails, socials, and all that jazz overlapping. Okay, number 2. Lead magnet to squeeze page to delivery page. This is an absolute killer. So, really, really easy system that gets not just people who know who you are. This converts people who are cold audiences, who have never heard of you before, into booked calls that are super high quality, that have a super high conversion rate. It's incredible. So what you need to do is you need to have a really, really simple funnel, right? People get confused when they hear funnel and they go, I've got no coding skills, and I've got to do upsells and downsells and all these different buzzwords that they've heard about funnels, or maybe they even learned them from doing a training or having a wee bit of a click around ClickFunnels and getting freaked out and never going back to it. This is one of the simplest funnels that you would ever set up, which is quite simply having a lead magnet. And before they go to a thank you page that has the lead magnet, you put a page in the middle of it, which is called a squeeze page, where you give them the opportunity to book a call. Now, the key things that you need to know here to, first of all, get people to book this call, second of all, for them to be high quality, is first and foremost the lead magnet. The lead magnet, everybody focuses on lead magnets and thinks what would appeal to the masses, what would get me the lowest cost per somebody on my email list, and they focus on that. And people love to tell me that they get 45 pence opt-ins onto their email list through their lead magnet. They're really, really excited about telling me about these things, but they're struggling to get any leads in. They're struggling to make any sales, and it's because their lead gen focus is not on getting perfect people that would be perfect book calls, that would be perfect customers into that diary. Their lead gen is all about a vanity number, which is how many people can I get onto my email list. Sure, it's great to have a big email list, but it's great to have a big email list full of great potential customers. There's a whole bunch of people there that just want your freebie because you've made it so mass population. So what you really want to do here is think about, what lead magnet could I create that would be the perfect lead magnet for the exact perfect customer that I want on a booked call. What does that person look like? So you could appeal to everybody, or you can appeal to that little niche. And guess what? The cost per opt-in to get somebody on your email list is going to go up. But the cost per getting somebody onto a high quality booked call is going to go significantly down, because first of all, you've drawn in the perfect customer for you. Somebody, probably for most people, it's usually somebody that isn't right at the very start of their journey. It's somebody that's taken some action, maybe failed a little bit, and they can actually nurture them and very quickly turn them into the success story that they really want to be themselves. So you might be in the fitness space, let's say. You might not want to work with somebody that has never walked into a gym in their life, that has never taken care of themselves. You might want to work with somebody who already trains 3 days a week, but they're not getting the results that they want. That's the type of person who is going to be more motivated, they're more educated, and they want to work with that high ticket coach at $500 a month to get the results that they feel that they really deserve for the effort that they put in. That might be your perfect client. If that was the case, then you would create something all about, hey, if you are already training 3 days a week and not seeing the results that you really want, then this is a 7-step guide to get you to those incredible results in the next 6 months that will get you in the best shape of your life. Something along the lines of that, put into a shorter title for a lead magnet that calls out people who are already actively training, who already love training and are very consistent, and they just want that high ticket coach. That would be a perfect thing to do right there. That would be a perfect thing to draw in high ticket booked calls with high quality people in your niche, if that was your niche. So have a think about that. What would be the perfect client to be on a book call with? What would their situation be? What would their age be? What would their experience be? All of those things, and then create a lead magnet that is all about drawing those people in. So first of all, we have people clicking and opting in to your email list who are already perfect fits, which is great for follow-up as well. Side note, so if you've got follow-up systems in your emails, they're now building an email list full of high quality people that would want your service. Then you get to the lead magnet page. Lead magnet page, come on. I'm not going to edit this. Not going to edit it. Right. Not a lead magnet page. Squeeze page. So this is the page before they actually get that lead magnet. So what are we doing on this page? Super, super simple. We just want a simple video that might even look like the lead magnet. It might look like the logical thing that they need to be clicking here. They click on that video, and it is a very, very simple video in which you draw the line, and this is the key. You draw the line between the action they just took, where they clearly want to be, and that your high ticket service is the fastest and easiest way that they can do that. So you need to say, like, for example, I've got a Facebook ads training of how to scale from £10 a day to £100 a day. I can quite easily say, thanks so much for downloading this free training. If you've downloaded this free training, I know that you're already active with Facebook ads, but you're struggling at breaking through that like $10-15 per day Facebook ad spend, and you want to get to that £100 a day plus Facebook ad spend that brings in abundance of leads and sales into the business. Now, if that's what you're looking for, sure, you can use this training, you can go and do things yourself, you can work on scaling over the next few months, or you can get access to my 16-week digital marketing program and Facebook ads masterclass, which within 2.5 hours will have you running adverts at the same level that I have inside my agency over the last few years, generating millions for small and medium-sized businesses. But I'm not going to ask you to purchase this. All I'm going to ask you to do is book a 30-minute strategy session with me down below, and we'll jump on a call, discuss your business, find some key areas of growth, and discuss the 16-week digital marketing program. So you can see in that right there, I might even take that clip from the video. That was probably presented better than the better than the squeeze page that I've actually got. But you can see how I've drawn the line between what they've just shown me that they are trying to achieve, and how the fastest way that I can help them do that is inside my program. And then at that moment where they think I'm about to sell to them, I'm saying, look, I'm not even going to ask you to purchase it. Just jump on to a 30-minute call with me. We'll discuss your business. It's going to be super highly valuable. And that's only the first chance that you get to sell to them. This is the amazing thing. So a whole bunch of people will use that squeeze page and go to a Typeform, or a form that performs as well as a Typeform. My Typeform takes about 8 minutes to fill in on average. That's what the results in Typeform show me. It's actually a little bit over. It's about 8 minutes and 11 seconds on average, I think it is. There's 15 questions. I get a lot of detail from the person. They're super highly qualified. They qualify themselves even on knowing the price point of the program before they book the call. So you can understand that, like, when I get on a booked call with somebody, Like, I'm never gonna push somebody. And the good thing is actually I don't actually feel like I'm a very good salesman, because I actually like, you've probably seen the type of thing that the program members, mentorship members, etc. will say about the way that I am with them when they become members of the program and mentorship. I literally only care about their results and their happiness. And so when I'm on a call with somebody, the last thing I'm doing is thinking about handling objections or anything like that. I like to jump on that call with a coffee right beside me like this, enjoy the call, have a laugh, find out about their business, and should they tell me that yes, this sounds perfect, and yes, I want to learn Facebook ads and have them up and running in a couple of hours from signing up, perfect. I'm even such a crap salesman that I don't even take payment on the call, but luckily, because they're so highly qualified, the majority of them close anyway, so happy days. But Typeform, really, really good system to get those high quality booked calls coming in. But back to the funnel, that is only step 1. Step 2 is the delivery page. If you've got a free training, it could be a PDF, it could be whatever you want, but let's say it is a free training, you could just screen record it. It could be a PDF that you screen record and go through, teach them something as promised. But then within that, you show them potentially why they should be on your high ticket program and why they should want to work with you, and maybe use some examples of people who are on your high ticket program to tell stories instead of actually just boringly teaching. And below that, you should have a button for them to book that call again. So you shouldn't just deliver the training and tell them about why they want to be part of the high ticket coaching. You should tell them, this is why you want to be part of this high ticket coaching. The button is below to take action and actually click through. Now, that is step 2. That's your second chance to get somebody onto a booked call within, minutes of them seeing your Facebook ad as a cold audience. Awesome. Really, really high conversion rates at this point. Then there's another 2 additional systems that you can have set up that just run in the background and scoop even more people up into these book calls. And this is why you'll notice with my adverts, my lead magnet adverts, I probably haunt you in your sleep with them, unless you've already opted in. But you'll probably see that I run them for like 5 days and then I turn them off, and I actually don't run them for the next 2 weeks, because this system is so highly effective that I end up with 2.5 weeks of full diary booked calls directly from running about 4 or 5 days of ads, and then I turn them back off. And it's like a tap. Like, I literally just blunk, 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 turn on the 3 campaigns again. They bring in more booked calls, and then I literally turn them back off when I'm full again, because I don't want to be generating booked calls that then people can't even get access to the call for more than 2 weeks, really. Somebody could tell me that's not a very, very good way of looking at it. Maybe there's value in somebody having to wait 3 weeks for a call. I don't know, but I see this as the easy way so that people can actually book a call and get it within the next sort of 7 to 10 days, hopefully. But yeah, so you've got a third and a fourth way of getting that person onto the booked call with this system. First, the third one is email follow-up. So once they've given you their email address for the lead magnet, then put them through a 6 or 7 day sequence where you first of all deliver the lead magnet, and the goal of the first email is to get them to watch the lead magnet. Remember, you will lose so much trust if you put them through this system and you don't deliver the value that they hope for inside the training. The free training that I created that is drawing people in, getting them on book calls and getting them signing up to the program and the Accelerator Program without any hiccups at all. It's been incredible. It is so highly effective. Again, I can't believe the name is... Oh, Mark. If you're listening, Mark, he got in touch with me after he went into the training. He literally implemented what was in the training, not inside my program, inside the training, and he's massively increased his lead flow by just adjusting his Facebook ads to the way in which I said that you should set up your campaign structure. So there's a lot of value even in the free training which is probably why my follow-up emails bring in a lot of leads as well. Just making sure the audio is still on. Yep, all good. And fourthly, your fourth way of following up here is Facebook ads. And it's actually my third point here, which is direct remarketing with testimonial videos to people on Facebook who can then see a testimonial and click directly through to Typeform. Now you can create an audience of people who opted into the lead magnet in the last 14 days but haven't booked a call yet, and put testimonial videos in front of them to get them onto a booked call. This 4-tier system of getting people onto booked calls is incredible. And to think that you're doing all of this without even thinking about social media, etc., it is just like mind-blowing, because you can do all of those other things as well. You can email your list, you can do social media, you can even go out to your past customers, unconverted leads, etc., send text messages. You can do anything you want on top of this, but this alone drives people who know who you are and cold audiences into high quality booked calls that fill your calendar. It is an absolutely incredible system, and you should definitely go ahead and implement it. If you wanted to implement it alongside me personally, there's a couple of ways in which you could do so. First and foremost, if you literally wanted to be in a room with me, setting this up and not just looking at me teaching you how to do it, pointing at things at a screen, the Accelerator Program, it's a 6-month Accelerator Program with 3 2-day meetups in Glasgow. The very first meetup is 2 days long, and it's the first 2 days of a full 6 months together. And within those 2 days, you're going to have the perfect lead magnet created, like planned and created. You're going to have your email systems all 7 days set up and running. You're going to have all your automations in there. You're going to have your application form set up. You're going to have your Facebook conversion tracking set up. You're going to have all 3 of the Facebook ad campaigns that I just mentioned set up with me in the room. Now, at this stage, I'm literally filming this. I don't even know what the date is. What is the date? February 26th. So I'm filming this at the moment. There is already 7 people booked in, and there is only 12 spaces. So that is 5 spaces left. And I think I already know 5 that are probably going to take those spaces, with 3 booked calls and 2 people who are on the verge. However, I'll probably get this out in the next couple of days. You can send me a message, of course, if you are interested. But the quickest way that we can get on a call to discuss the Accelerator Program, if you want to be a part of it, is to fill in the application form via the link in my bio on Instagram at @NeilShoneyMac, and you can get access to that right now. So jump on that call, jump onto that application, fill that in, and I'll be back in touch if I believe that you're a good fit and it's going to be something that's going to be good for you. I will send you a link for us to jump on a 1-hour call, and we can discuss your business and make sure it's a good fit for the Accelerator Program. It's only 12 spaces for the entire 6 months. So as you can imagine, I want every single person in there not just to be a great success story, but I want every single person in there to be an absolute gem to work with for 6 months, and also a gem for the other 11 businesses that are in the room. I've already got 7 people who I can't wait to hang out with for that amount of time. If you want to join the 16-week digital marketing program, same thing goes. Link in my bio. There's an application there. We'll jump on a half-hour call to discuss your business and see if it's a good fit. This has been the Shoney Show. I hope you've had an incredible time listening to this. Go and implement. And if you want to work with me closer, you know exactly how to do it. One way and one way only. Book a call with me via the application in the bio on Instagram, right? Everybody have an incredible weekend, folks, and I will see you when I see you. This has been the Shoney Show.